Once upon a time, in a small fishing village where the night was as black as spilled ink, there was a boy named Kale. Unlike his friends who feared the dark, Kale felt a strange pull toward it. He would sit on the cliffs, staring at the one source of light, the moon, which felt like a distant, cold friend. One evening, he found a smooth, palm-sized stone on the beach that glowed with a soft, milky light. When he picked it up, a voice, gentle and weary, echoed in his mind. "I am tired," it sighed, "carrying this light alone, cycle after cycle. Will you hold a piece of it for me?" Kale, feeling proud and chosen, agreed instantly. The stone in his hand pulsed, and a sliver of the moon's own light flowed into it. It grew brighter, becoming a perfect, miniature moon he could hold. The true moon in the sky dimmed, just a little. Back in the village, Kale became a hero. He led fishermen home through sudden squalls, his moonstone cutting through the fog. He placed it in the center of the square so children could play safely after dusk. He was no longer just Kale, he was the light bearer. But the moon's voice came again, weaker now, a little more. The weight is still so heavy, flushed with purpose. Kale took on more of the light. The moon in the sky shrank to a frail crescent. Kale's stone was now dazzling, but problems began. The village's night-blooming flowers withered, confused by the constant light. The turtles, who used the true moon to find the sea, crawled in lost circles. The villagers, who once slept deeply in the velvet dark, now tossed and turned, their rhythms broken. Kale's own hands grew cold, and the light felt heavy in his pocket, a constant, demanding burden. Worst of all, the world lost its balance. The tides grew slack, barely lapping at the shore. The villagers whispered, "We have light, but the sea is dying." The world feels stuck. One night, Kale saw a little girl crying. "I can't find the star that winks," she sobbed, pointing to where a favorite star had been drowned out by his personal moon's glare. Kale finally understood. He wasn't helping the moon. He had trapped its light. He was hoarding wonder, not sharing it. He climbed to the highest cliff, the stone burning cold in his grip. "I was wrong," he whispered. "Your light isn't meant to be carried by one. It's meant to be given to all." He raised the stone high and let it go. It didn't fall. It soared upward like a reverse meteor, a stream of brilliant light rushing back to its source. The crescent in the sky swelled, full and radiant once more, painting a shimmering silver path on the now churning, healthy sea below. The village was plunged into sudden, profound darkness. But then, ice adjusted. Thousands of stars, unseen for months, unveiled themselves in a breathtaking spectacle. The world's rhythms returned with a sigh of relief. Kale was no longer the boy with the moon in his pocket. But he became the one who could best navigate by the true stars, who could teach others to see in the gentle dark, and who understood that some forms of help are actually a theft of natural balance, of shared wonder, and of the beautiful contrast that makes light precious. True help does not mean taking someone's burden completely onto yourself, for that can distort the natural order of things. Sometimes, the wisest and most compassionate act is not to become the sole source of light, but to have the courage to restore it to its rightful place, so it can shine for everyone, in harmony with the darkness.